everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Kira with Follow Your Arrow Tarot, and I will be doing the monthly intuitive and tarot card reading for the sign of Cancer for April 2019. But before I get started, I have a few channel announcements. First of all, I would like to thank everybody who has shared, liked, commented, and subscribe to my channel. And for those of you who helped me reach my channel subscription goals of 100, thank you so much. I've already completed the contest for the 100 subscribers and have given the reading to the winner. So congratulations on that. Again, as I've stated in some of my other videos, my goal is to continue to expand my channel to gain more viewers so I can share messages from Spirit. So with that said, I'm doing my next contest for 200 subscribers. Currently I'm sitting at about 146, so we're almost halfway there. Once I see that I have 200 subscribers, I will be calling two names for the 200 subscriber contest. Entries are still in the boot ahead, so if you subscribed or commented earlier and you weren't chosen, your name is still in the boot ahead. And going forward, if you subscribe, please comment below that you did. Sometimes I don't get the notification that you subscribed. And also, if you leave a positive and thoughtful comment, every comment that you leave on my channel videos will also be put in the boot ahead. And again, when I get to 200, I will be selecting two people for a free private tarot card reading from yours truly. Okay. With that said, the second announcement that I have for my channel, I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing. So I'm doing each monthly reading in the order to which the previous months had the most views for zodiac signs. So basically I looked at March's views towards the end of the month, and the highest counts went in order from 1 to 12 for the zodiac signs. So the top three last month were March 2019 were Cancer with 517. So thank you, Cancerians. That's why I'm doing your April reading first this month. Thank you so much for your love and support. It's amazing. 517 views. That's amazing. Second was Sagittarius, and third was Leo, and so forth. So this will be the order I'm doing all of the April readings. Okay, hence the reason why Cancer is number 1. So thank you, Cancerians. All right, let's get into your reading. Again, thank you so much for your love and support. So as I'm shuffling the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, getting ready for your tarot card reading for the month, I'm going to be giving you some intuitive insights for April that I got from meditation and from doing some research regarding your sign for April, your planetary alignment, all that good stuff online. So, Cancer, some things you need to know for April. Just kind of going off of your reading from last month, I would say that out of all the zodiac signs, you had pretty positive messages coming through for Cancer. And the same is still true. I just want to give you a heads up, though. You know, this is a general reading. It's very hard to connect with individual, your soul, your aura, that kind of thing, unless I'm doing a personal private reading. So just disclaimer, this is general, so not everything will apply. But when I was meditating on your sign, Cancer, I definitely picked up two separate energies, which doesn't happen too often that I pick up two very distinctive energies. One was very positive in nature, and I'll go into that here in a second. The other one wasn't, I wouldn't call it negative. I would just say, and it's a very small select few of you Cancerians who are watching, maybe one to a few of you, but some of you, and trying not to judge, but for a lack of better terms, I just kind of had the feeling that maybe some of you are lost souls, meaning you're maybe newer, you maybe feel lost on your path here on this reincarnation, but I'll get into that here in a little bit. So definitely two different energies going on, and when I was writing my notes, your sign is, in numbers, the 69. And so, the mirroring, the duality right there in itself, is kind of what I was picking up. if I was to describe that in symbolism, okay, if that makes any sense. But for most of you, you're going to continue on from your last reading, and you're still going through this period of time of realizations, and you're doing really deep work, which is really great. A lot of you Cancerians are awakening, are light workers, or are souls just trying to do the research and look deeper into the question of, why am I here? What's my purpose? So that's really great, and it's going to continue being strong, definitely for April, but I feel it's going to be a main theme for at least the first half of this year, for sure. There's a very strong focus in most of you. This month you're focused on anything, but what Spirit was saying is for a lot of you it's work, but for some of you it's other things too, but you're just very focused this month. Spirit's telling me for some of you to not push this month. This is not, for most of you, it's not a month of so much action as it is observation. And I'm hearing watch and wait. So this month would be a really good month to observe, to take a step back and not make any hasty, quick decisions. Spirit is saying it's definitely an observation month for what's to come here down the line. Okay. For some of you, I was hearing childhood traumas coming back up to the surface, especially during this new moon. So for some of you, if you've had any childhood traumas that you went through, just some of those emotions and feelings, you might have some flashbacks coming up, especially with this depth of work that you're doing, spiritually, and questioning what your purpose is in life. I feel like you're using a lot of your past, the things that have happened to you, as monumental moments in understanding yourself. So don't be surprised if some things come up, and may bring up some old wounds you thought might be healed, or you thought might have been, put away somewhere, deep inside you. Okay. As for planetary things going for for Cancer, you may have Aquarius in your chart since that slipped out. For April, so the beginning of the month, Neptune will be in Pisces in your 9th house of higher mind. So there's where all the realization, the depth work, strong focus, spirituality is coming in. And it's going to square with Jupiter, which is the big planet of luck in Sagittarius, which Jupiter is Sagittarius's ruling planet. I'm a Sagittarius, hello. In your 6th house of work and service. So, like I said, a lot of you are going to have this very spiritual depth work as the concentration, but a lot of you are going to be focusing on work and service too, or it could be the blend of the two. In addition to that, Mercury will be squaring Jupiter in Sagittarius on April 12th. And then as for Venus, the planet of love, it will be in Pisces and conjoin with Neptune on April 10th. Okay, so definitely a lot of fire energy, a lot of Sagittarian energy for you in regards to your planets this month, but also some Pisces too. So some water and some fire there for you. So do you see duality, water, fire, the energies? I'm definitely picking up the difference. With that Venus being in Pisces on the 10th, again, higher beliefs, learning, lessons learned. So you're definitely going through a very, very significant time right now in your life regarding spirituality. You're really questioning yourself and the world and religion and all that stuff, all the deeper meanings to life. And right now, it's a very monumental time for you. You're really shifting your ideas and your intentions. You're shifting your ideas about yourself, about others, about your immediate life, but about the whole planet as a whole. You're questioning everything, which is really wonderful. But you're also shifting your intentions. It's a definite change going on for you. I'm seeing it more in like visual, but like a timeline. And, every milestone, like every, 7 years or so, we kind of recreate who we are. And it's, we get older. We, are born, and then when we're 7, we're children, and then 14 adolescents, and then 7 more, and so 21, and these big milestones. So you could be at one of those milestones coming up birthday wise, but I feel it's more so you're just in this big shift right now where you're changing your thoughts again and your core values and beliefs, and you're starting to put them in the atmosphere in ways that you're manifesting. So for example, something's telling me, like, for example, with love, I feel a lot of Cancerians, like that first energy. And it's funny too, I kept hearing, where's the love, where's the love, where's the love, like the song from the Black Eyed Peas. So I'm not sure if you like that song, or you've recently heard that song, or you like the lyrics to it, but I kept hearing that a lot. And I think when you listen to that song, you not only can listen to it individualistically, as in, like, where's the love in my life, but I think a lot of you are listening to that, that song and its lyrics resonate with you in a higher realm of, like, where's the love in the world, the universe, the states, wherever you're from, your country. And I really feel this deep, like, heart chakra feeling of Cancerians. Really, you're telling the world you're ready for love. You're telling the world you want love. Kind of like India Ari's I'm Ready for Love, and Black Eyed Peas, Where's the Love? There's just this deep, like, and you may be a Cancerian that already has love, but you want more of it. And I just feel like this yearning. That's the word, yearning for love. And it's not sexual in nature. It's just this, like, the love of nurturing and kindness. You just want to feel more kindness, that energy. Well, I went off on a tangent, but your energy is strong this month, Cancer. So, along with the positive, there does always come some negative. And I do feel that for some of you Cancerians, not all of you, it's a general reading. I am feeling that because you're going through all these lessons and all this spirituality and these changes, don't be surprised if you're going to see these minor setbacks or these challenges, some sickness or struggles at work coming in. I don't feel they're going to be like humongous, roadblocks, but I do feel there's going to be medium to small ones, and there's going to be multiple of them, because those are actually going to be they're the universe's way of giving you these little lessons when you need them. And it's going to be hard, but it's going to bring this whole, like, learning and realization and depth of your inner search together, if that makes sense. You're really deep this month, Cancer, like, for real. Like, you're going to have some deep talks, whether they're just with yourself or in your own mind or with other people. And you know what? I'm going to just be honest with you. A lot of people aren't going to be on your level. For some of you, they're just not there. Maybe a Sagittarius like me is going to get it, but very few signs or very few people in your life are going to be on the level that you're on right now. And that's okay. Okay. Some positives with that, though, is that you're going to get a lot of insight into what really matters. And with that, if you use that insight, what Spirit's telling me is it's going to improve your well-being, your health, your happiness. And that's truly what you want. You want to be more content. That's what I'm hearing. Cancer wants to have more content, more of that positive energy you're wanting. We had a new moon on the 5th, so I'm recording your video on the 6th. So just yesterday we had the new moon in Aries in your 10th house of career. So like I said, you might be definitely doing a lot of work, career focus this month for some of you. But I'm getting this strong desire that you want to start something new, whether that's with work or love, or I feel for some of you, like, I keep seeing the Chariot card, which is funny because that's a Cancer card. You want to either travel or go on vacation, but for some of you, I feel like you're ready to move away. Like, you're tired of the town you're in, or you're tired of the apartment or home you're in. Like, you want to move into something new. You want to move across town. You want to move to a new town or something. You just want to kind of, or you're spring cleaning, like you're totally rearranging everything. You just want to feel like rebirth, like refreshed, The sun will square Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn in the relationship house. So I feel for a lot of you, I'm feeling this like really complex love. So if you're in a relationship, I feel like it's really complex. You know, you're in a complex time in your relationship. So maybe you're applying all this to your relationship, and it's a really challenging time because both you and your person are trying to figure out, you know, you both have been together for a while and now you're both changing again. And so you're trying to learn how you're going to move on together as now kind of, you know, improved or different people. Because you're not what both of you met, you know what I mean? You're growing together. So you're learning how that relationship's going to look now that you've grown up, you know. But for some of you, I feel as though love's been kind of a challenge too lately. Some of you are single, and it maybe the dating's been slow going, or it's been a lot going, but just the wrong crabs have been falling in your pot, you know what I mean? And that could be where's the love is coming from. Some of you are just like, I'm ready now. Like, it's been, you know, I've waited out. I've had my horrible, you know, my 7 horrible dates. Like, when is it coming? You know what I mean? Definitely a transformative time in relationships. I'm hearing lots of change. I don't know what type of change, but maybe the reading will let us know. On the 19th of April will be the full moon in Libra in your 4th house of home and family. So I'm hearing, like I said, transformational time, shifts in ideas and beliefs and lessons learned. So definitely you're going to be doing a lot of work in your relationships this month. And I'm hearing the words compromise and being fair, fairness, and harmony. Definitely the top 3, and communication for sure too. On the 20th of April, the sun will be in Taurus. And I just hear it's going to be a liberating moment for you. Something major is going to happen around the 20th of the month when the sun is in Taurus for you. Okay? Maybe some revelations. Maybe you're going to have your answers you've been seeking. Around the 25th and 27th, Mars will be in Gemini in your 12th house of dissolution and self-undoing, squared with Neptune in your 9th house of higher mind. So this is a word to the wise. Be very careful because you're going to have a lot of mental and emotional energy towards the end of the month. It's going to just come on. And this could be probably where that liberating moment's coming. And either it could be a positive thing for you if you use it as a lesson and you work through it and you do the hard spiritual work that's needed. But for some of you, I feel that you're already struggling and you're going to buckle. That's where these 2 energies. The Spirit told me one energy is awareness. You're very aware and you're ready to do the work. Spirit told me that there's another energy that's lost soul, that you're lost. That's what it is. You're lost. So this emotional and mental energy that's coming in at the end of the month, Spirit's telling me be careful, because for some of you, you are very close to walking the wrong path. For some of you, are challenging authority, and I don't pick up on this a lot, but some of you may have had trouble with the law in the past. You may have been someone who was incarcerated at some point, or you may know if you're a cross watcher and you're watching for another Cancerian, it may be someone you know who's been in trouble a lot, and they've been up and down. So just be very mindful. Towards the end of the month, it's going to be a challenge, but you gotta push through it, okay? All right, Cancer, here we go. Let's go with your April 2019 monthly tarot reading for Cancer. My most viewed subscribers. Thank you so much. All right, Cancer, April 2019. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer for April? Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer for April? Cancer for April. What messages do you have for Cancer? That one was did like a triple axle. Did you see it? Okie dokie. So the first card you got was the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. She's an air sign, so you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay. This is Air signs are all about communication, and that's definitely something I was picking up for Cancer. Definitely need to work on in relation to home and family, or it could be in regards to any relationships that you're in with anybody at this moment in time. Swords are about your thoughts and your mind, and it's the state of your mind. So this whole month is, since this is the first card coming out, this is definitely telling you that this whole month is going to be about your mind and understanding and learning and thoughts, being mentally tough and strong, and taking no crap when it comes to your thoughts, beliefs, and values. You're making plans. You're letting go of worry. For some of you may have a little bit of attitude and things you may be thinking may be coming quick and unexpected. On the flip side of this, the Queen of Swords is definitely the B of the Queens. She doesn't take any crap from anybody. With her could be some communication. I mean, she's very strong in communication, but this is air and you're water. So who you're dealing with could be very strong in communication where you're lacking. There could be arguments or discussions where they're saying no to you or you feel like you need to say no to them. But whether this is your energy or the other person's energy, I just feel like someone's large and in charge. This tends to not be an energy that's very lovey. They're very more in their mind and sure. So if you're dealing with somebody like this, this could be where I'm hearing the where's the love. You're wanting more of a nurturing queen, not so much a in your thoughts queen. But I kind of also feel that this is more your energy because you are in your mind and you are making sharp decisions and you're focused this month. You're doing depth of work, but in your mind, in your higher mind, you're in your 9th house this month. So that's where I think that the Queen of Swords is coming in for you for sure. Okay, the next is the Strength card. Okay, this is Leo. Leo is a fire sign. You may have Leo in your chart. But I think this is very important for you, Cancer, because throughout my intuitive reading and meditation on your sign, I kind of felt like it's not really a roller coaster of energy, emotions, and feelings I'm feeling for you. It's more of like a hillside, up and down, like when you're driving on hills. And it's kind of like that. But it's more in your mind and your emotions, your mind and your heart, okay? And you're up and down. It's your crown chakra and your heart chakra, and you're just up and down. And you need to take control of the strength you have inside of you, because at moments I feel like you feel very strong, but at moments you feel very weak. And the universe is telling you that you do have the strength to get through any challenges or setbacks that should be put in front of you this month. But for some of you, I really feel that this is reaching out to that lost soul energy that I was tapping into. It's in the upright. So this is wonderful. It's the universe telling you you do have the strength in you to, I'm hearing, make the right choices and do what you know you have to do. I'm not sure what that means or who that's for, but I think the person watching this knows. Because, and I see the infinity sign. So that tells me, you're here again for a reason, to learn a lesson. And it has something to do with you conquering yourself and being strong. I feel more so this is like about you and you. I feel like both these characters are you. It's you taming yourself, and you opening up to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how I'm interpreting the Strength card, which is different because I never interpret it like that. And funny thing is there's a hill in the background, and I said hill. So there you go. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancer in the month of April? Definitely feminine energy coming through, but a feminine energy that's very strong. Not that it's necessarily masculine, but it's just a very strong female. So this, you could be a strong female that's watching, or a female that feels like you need to be more strong, or feminine energy, being gender neutral. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer for the month of April? What messages do we have for Cancer? Okay. I'm going to go with those. Okay, okay. Oh. All right, so the Ace of Wands in reverse. Aces are all about new beginnings, okay? Ace of Wands is fire energy, so that's Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. We are in Aries season. Fire energy, wands, creativity, your intuition, imagination, your spirit, action. So I'm feeling as though, like I said, oh, here we go. Remember what I was saying in your intuitive reading that this isn't, Spirit was telling me this is not a month of action. It's a month to watch, observe, wait, and wait. So this is telling me that, okay, you're definitely in the ace frame of mind. You're in a new beginning because you are coming to realizations. You're doing deep spiritual work and you're focused. However, this isn't going to be a month of big action. It's a month of really listening and observing and learning, okay? And like the Queen of Swords, you know, being in your thoughts and your mind and having, you know, the willpower to have, you know, self-strength. You know, you may not be feeling very creative or, you know, starting new projects this month or starting new things or, you know, that kind of thing right now, because you're very intellectual this month, okay? However, we've got the High Priestess here in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the upright normally is a very intuitive card. So I feel like for Cancerians this month, you may not be tapping into your intuition the way that you need to be. And that's kind of why I feel like Spirit was saying to watch, observe, and wait, because you are a little bit too much in your mind, in your thoughts. And I feel like Spirit's saying you need to be more here. This is where that spiritual work is going to come in, and you're working on it. That's why it's in the upright. So, yeah. And higher beliefs and learning. Yep. Definitely lessons to be learned for sure. This J is sticking out to me for some reason. So you could be someone that has a J name with someone with a J name. Okay. The next card is an Ace of Pentacles. So again, we have a double ace, two aces together. You could be seeing the number 11 a lot. But this is in the reverse. So again, new beginnings. So I feel as though, like, with regards to career and work, you've had finances on your mind. And again, just like creativity, you know, finances are going to come in slow this month, okay? Or they haven't begun yet because you're on this new path, this new beginning. And it's just starting to manifest. You're just starting to get the strength and the mind frame to figure it all out. So again, I feel like this is not going to be a very action-packed month. Things aren't going to be coming in a lot. But that is okay. I'm not feeling that it's necessarily like a horrific thing. I mean, you may lose a little bit of money, but I really don't, and I don't feel like it's a loss of money. I just feel like things are going to slow down, come in a little slow, because this huge pentacle is waiting for something. Okay. This wand is waiting. It's like, it's about timing. That's what it is. It's about timing. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancer in the month of April? Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancer in the month of April? All right, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So, in the upright, if you look at the picture, it is two proficient workers, you know, looking at the novice. You know, he's just beginning. But the beginning person is looking down on them. So it's like they're learning from each other. One's teaching them, you know, they're teaching him how to do his work, but he's also giving them a different perspective and telling them how he does his work, right? And there's this communication going on. But in the upright, it's telling me this communication that needs to come back and forth, this reciprocity may not be happening, or it may be stagnant, okay? So this could deal with work, communication at work, not flowing, or in your relationship or in your home life. It is surrounding pentacles. I'm getting feeling like it has to do with family finances. Okay, so something with family is bugging you regarding finances. People not seeing eye to eye on things that need to be spent or sold or investments, that kind of thing. And definitely with the Seven of Swords, there was, well, it's in the up, or it's in the reverse. So in the upright, I would say someone's being very deceptive, trickery, lying, thief, stealing things. But in the reverse, I feel like it's already happened. And that could be exactly why these are in the upright, or I mean, sorry, in the reverse. I feel it has to do with somebody that you know that you're very close with. Could be a relative, family member. And it has to do with pentacles. It has to do with this earth energy. I feel like someone possibly stole some wealth from you, whether they actually stole from you financially or they did something behind your back. And I feel like a lot of it is finances. I don't feel like it's like love so much as finances. I do feel masculine type energy, and they're not old, but they're not young. Okay, so middle-aged masculine energy. This is an air sign, so you could be dealing with someone who's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Okay. Spirit, what final messages do you have for Cancer in the month of April? Spirit, what final messages do you have for Cancer? Cancer. Yeah, compromise, fairness, harmony. There's not compromise. There's not fairness. There's not harmony in your 4th house of home. This is this full moon energy here. This full moon in Libra on the 19th of April. In your 4th house of home and family. Remember, I said it's about communication, compromise, fairness, and harmony. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Swords in reverse, that's all right there. Right there. That tells that story right there. Okay. Lack of communication, a lack of compromise, something not being fair. Okay. And harmony being disrupted, especially around finances. Okay. But remember, the 20th, the sun will be in Taurus, and we have two pentacles here. That's earth energy. Taurus is earth energy. Something's going to be liberated. The truth is going to come out. Okay. And that's why Spirit was telling you to be strong and to wait, because you're going to watch how this unfolds, and it's gonna come out. Okay. What final message? Okay. So it's gonna work out for you because 4 of Wands. 4s are about stability. 4 of Wands is definitely about home and family and celebration and coming together. So I feel as though whatever roadblock you're in, remember we said there may be some setbacks and speed bumps this month. They're gonna, I believe, work out in your favor. Okay. You could be having something go on in your life. So this could be a union of some sort. So if you're currently in a relationship and you haven't been married, maybe you're going to get engaged, or maybe you're going to talk about getting married, or you are already planning on getting married. This could be a celebration of a child coming. So you could be pregnant, engaged, buying a new home, celebration of some sort. If you're in a relationship, it could just mean rekindling things. So you could be having an anniversary coming up, or you could be renewing your vows, or making a lot more long-term commitment with each other. Yeah, that's great. But here's some Sagittarius energy coming in, but it's in the reverse, and this is the Temperance card. And it's all about balance. And so it's upside down. So just remember, we've got the 4 of Wands here, which is about balance and stability, and then we have Temperance in the reverse. So it's kind of like I was telling you, I was feeling these two energies. I feel this card is more so the final outcome card for those of you who have that more positive awareness type of energy I was talking about for Cancer, that you're ready to do the hard work. You're sitting back, you're doing this depth work, you're doing this spiritual work. Like, this is what your outcome card is going to be. And for some of you other Cancerians who, like I was saying, are kind of like on this lost path, you kind of have this like emotional, mental energy. where Spirit was telling you to be careful. You're walking off, off the path, and you're challenging things, and things aren't working out for you. It's because there's a lack of balance in your life, and it's with self. It's you have to find the balance. You have to flip this card up, right? And with the Temperance in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, I really feel like for some of you, feminine energy, I feel like for some of you, you're not in tune with your spiritual self, with your soul. Okay? So this is why you need to keep doing that in-depth spiritual work for some of you. You got to get balanced, and you got to get in tune. You got to unblock your chakras. You got to get grounded. Okay? See? Him or her, they're in the water, they're barefoot, they're on the ground, on earth, you know what I mean? Like, get grounded, go outside, be in nature. Okay. All right, let's get some clarification. Going to be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by Holland. See, so I'm definitely feeling this like two energies, and it's like strong and thoughtful and mindful, and then not in tune with themselves, and new beginnings not starting, and this deceit and trickery, but then it's like good news, but then it's like you're not balanced. It's definitely, if it's one energy that's coming through, like I said, hills, you're definitely having these peaks and these plateaus for sure in April. Or you felt like it's been that way for, a few months before and a few months after. But I also kind of feel like it's two different energies. Like I should be pulling cards and setting them aside, and pulling cards and setting them aside. I definitely feel like two energies for sure. And I don't feel that very often, so that's very interesting. All right, Spirit. Let's get some clarification on this reading for Cancer for April. Okay, which cards? Let's clarify. I want to know what is on Cancer's mind. Let's clarify this Queen of Swords. Spirit, Queen of Swords. What is on Cancer's mind? There's an absence of water in this reading. There are no water signs. And you're a water sign, Cancer. So the absence of yourself from a reading is telling you, that's a big, big indicator. The absence of yourself. You need to work on you inside for some of you. That's that lost soul. You don't know who you are. You don't know what your purpose is here. You need to figure that out. Definitely. For sure. Okay. So something that's on your mind is partnerships and alliances. And I think it has to do with this Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone's done something to you and could have potentially broken this relationship, partnership, or alliance. Or you could be a Cancerian who's looking for partnership and alliances. Remember I kept saying, where's the love? Like, I feel like for some of you, this is definitely like with love. You definitely see a feminine and a masculine hand. This divine feminine, this divine masculine, For some of you, you're wanting love. You're reaching out. You're like, I'm ready for it. You want a partnership. You want commitment. For some of you, you're strengthening the bonds that you already have. For others of you, you're thinking about the partnerships you do have, and is the trust and loyalty really there? Okay. And that's the Queen of Swords. Okay. What do I want to clarify? What strength does Cancer need? What goes with the strength card, Spirit? Clarify the strength card for me. Bless me. Excuse me. Strength card. Financial and material changes. Yeah, you feel a lack of strength because you don't have handlings on your financial stability, and you're having a lot of material changes. And that's definitely true because we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles in reverse for sure. So you don't feel like you're strong because you're lacking financial stability. What's this? High Priestess in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. Please clarify the High Priestess in reverse for Cancer. High Priestess in reverse for Cancer. Thank you so much. Truth. Yeah, 20. Truth. Justice. You need to seek the truth within yourself for some of you Cancers. And who are on that path to self-realization. For other Cancers, I feel as though the truth is going to come out regarding this situation that's going on with your family. It's definitely family or work. Family or work. But I'm feeling more so family. And the truth, it's in the upright, so it's going to work out for you. The truth is going to set you free. But I think the universe and spirit is just saying that you need to be more in tune with your intuition. Because you're going against it. You're more in your head. So, for example, if you have thought something's going on behind your back and you haven't gone with your gut, and so you're overthinking it in your brain, you're like, oh, well, they wouldn't do that, or I was probably doing this, or you're second guessing yourself. That's what's going to get in the way. It's aligned with the intuition, the High Priestess card. So in your gut, the truth. Okay. So believe that. Okay. I want to clarify this Seven of Swords. Who's the Seven of Swords in Cancer's life? This trickery, this thievery. What is this Seven of Swords? What are they trying to get away with? Yeah, someone's trying to get away with something. Or they're trying to hide from you. They could be no contact with you. So this is like someone who was, really talkative, or, and then all of a sudden they did something and then all of a sudden they went MIA. That's going to be a clear sign to you that something's up. If someone's just like blatantly not calling you back, Cancer, or spiritual strength. Number 9. Completion. We've got strength here on the board. You need to have spiritual strength to deal with this situation. And some of you have it. You've got strength twice. But on the flip side, for some of you, it's the universe telling you need more spiritual strength. Okay? You need to tune into that. You need to get to that 9. All right? I want one more for the Seven of Swords. One more for the Seven of Swords. Or that person doesn't have spiritual strength. Yeah, you're definitely going through a transformation. We were talking about that transformation time of your life. We've got this mental conflict. That's so true for you. Mental conflict. That's where that Queen of Swords, air energy is coming in. That's why the High Priestess is in reverse. That's why Temperance is in reverse. Mental conflict. Yeah, you need to get out of your head so much. You're wearing a mask. It's like there's two of you. You gotta... This is interesting imagery. Like, remember I was saying duality, and I'm feeling definitely two different energies? Like, that's so weird. That's like what I'm feeling. Like, I feel like this is two different energies, two different Cancerians. This lost soul and this more aware one. Gosh, that card has never flipped out for me. And I'm just going to let you know that, like, that imagery just leaves me a little, like, uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. I feel as though, this is weird, I don't normally get this, but if you're a Cancerian or you're a cross-watcher watching for a Cancerian, I feel as though like this has to go with the message I was giving in my intuitive reading about someone having issues with the law. Like, I feel as though either you or someone who's a Cancer got in trouble. Let's just call it as we see it. Got in trouble for stealing or lying or thievery. And I just feel like this is incarceration right here of some sort. Or a battle within themselves. There's some interesting energy on this board. I'm not sure what is going on here. All right, what's the final outcome for Cancer? Fulfillment of wishes is in reverse. So, and that kind of fell right over Temperance. So if you're not getting this spiritual strength and becoming more balanced, 444 on my time, You're not, for some of you, you're not fulfilling your wisdom. Remember, we're talking realization. You need to have spiritual strength. You are doing this spiritual work right now. Some of you are wanting to put in the work, but some of you aren't. Okay. Some of you, I feel with the Four of Wands, for some of you, you are going to get fulfillment and wishes, because look at them. You've graduated spiritually. You're putting in the work, you know, you're eating the apple. Is he eating apple? No, she's smelling flowers. Okay. Well, I said eating apple, so it came out. Some of you are eating apples. I don't know. And then the bottom of the deck is triumph and success. Look at that. A sword, air energy. And we started with air energy, the queen, and there's her sword. So for some of you, you're going to go through all this, okay? And you're going to have success because you put in the work. You put in the spiritual work. But for some of you, there's some funky energy on this board. And there's something going on. I don't know. I wish I knew. Just something's weird. Weird energy. Or someone, yeah, I don't know. Cancers, be careful with who's in your tribe right now, because someone is, you may have a significant other. You may have someone you're dating, a friend, colleague. Someone is not who they say they are. If you're going on blind dates, be careful. That's weird. I don't know where that came from, but okay. This reading just took a funny twist. All right, here we go, Cancer. Let's get some final guidance and messages from the guys using these transformational cards from James Van Praagh. Spirit, help me get some final wisdom and guidance for Cancerians for the month of April 2019. Wisdom and guidance for Cancerians. What does Cancer need to know? Whoa, shoot. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. You got 4, Cancer. Spirit wants to talk. Okay. You are never alone is in the reverse. So for some of you Cancers, I feel like you do feel like you're battling this journey alone. And for others of you, this is just Spirit validating that you're never alone. Okay, you're not on this path alone. Spirit, your guides, your angels, they're always there with you. Calm is not a weakness. Okay, so this energy, that weird energy I'm picking up, is someone who is not calm. They are erratic. Their energy is just weird. Or if you're a Cancer, it's someone who you're dealing with. Okay, they're an air sign. Okay, they're a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, okay? But for those of you, remember, you got strength twice. So just know calm is not a weakness. Remember, the universe is telling me to tell you to watch, be perceptive, be observational, and wait this month, okay? So don't feel weird by being calm this month or being stationary this month, Cancer, because it's going to be very important for this truth that's coming in for you, but for the situation. We have released toxic relationships. So for some of you Cancers, with that weird energy, I just feel like maybe you've been with someone, or you're with someone who you let enter and re-enter your life, or they're in your life right now, and you know intuition, you know the truth, their trickery. So this could be a message for some of you Cancerians to release a toxic relationship that you're in. Maybe that's who this person is. Because when you do, you're going to have this 4 of Wands in your outcome, okay? You need some spiritual strength in order to do that, because you're in mental conflict with this person who is not whom they say they are, the 7 of Swords energy. You need to set your intentions, okay? And like I said in the intuitive reading, a lot of you are doing that. You're putting it out into the world, what you want, you know, where's the love? I'm ready for love. So with everything that you're doing, set your intentions. Wake up in the morning and say it in your mind. Say it out loud. Tell the world what you want, okay? Because if you do that, you're going to get this 4 of Wands energy at the end, okay? All right, Cancer, I hope this reading resonated with some of you. It was a general reading. If it did, I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below. For those of you who would like to help me reach my goal of 200 subscribers and you haven't subscribed yet, click that button and tell me that you've subscribed in the comments below so I can enter you into the drawing for the 2 free personal private readings for my 200 subscriber contest. All right, and share this with other Cancerians as well. And thank you so much, Cancer, for being my top watched video in March. And let's see if you can still be keep that #1 spot for April. All right, Cancer, I'm sending you love, light, strength, okay? Inner strength and wisdom and intuition your way. And I will see you in May.